In network operations, the old way of monitoring is broken. So today we are going to dive into a much smarter approach, Intelligent Alert Triage. Let's kick things off with a number that should really make every CIO sit up and pay attention: 60 to 80%. Industry analyst shows that up to 80% of the alerts your network operation team wades through every single day is just noise, duplicates, things you can't even act on, just clutter. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a constant, overwhelming flood that creates a huge strategic problem. When your team is drowning in noise, critical issues get buried. Site level outages aren't spotted until it's too late. Highly skilled engineers are stuck sorting things through logs by hand instead of doing proactive strategic work. The business is forced into a dangerous reactive mode. This is where a tool like NetPrompt AI enters the picture. The goal is to build a system that doesn't just watch your network, it actually understands it. It plugs into the tools you are already using, such as Splunk, SolarWinds, or raw syslog feeds, pulls in telemetry from those different sources, and correlates everything. Instead of seeing the status on the device, it provides a clear picture of the health of an entire site. In this video, we are showing implementation of Intelligent Alert Triage, where the system is experiencing lot many alerts which are processed by the NetPrompt AI system, and only the critical ones are prioritized and the remaining ones are siphoned off. There are three alerts which are there, and one of them is a duplicate while the other one is a minor alert. There are no critical tickets as such which are there on Seattle side. The workflow can be effectively written using simple English prompts like we are doing here. They are all unique prompts in themselves which are put as a workflow, and this workflow can be scheduled and executed. In this case, we will write a simple multi-step workflow which can be given individual delays per step. Here we are writing this in 6 different steps. Individual prompts are defined for each of those steps. So we begin with getting the alert details, then we go to identifying the scope, we do the correlation, correlating the alerts, then we do the health and impact analysis, we do the final count, issue count determination, and then eventually take an action based on these findings. Once this workflow is written, we can execute this either in a reactive monitoring mode or running through this by using the test option, or in a proactive monitoring mode where we can schedule this entire workflow by defining the periodicity for its execution. In this case, it had started to execute where first it's going through all those 6 steps which we defined, beginning with getting the alert details, then finding the various telemetry inputs from multiple sites, identifying the alert scope, then going to correlating related alerts, and so on. The workflow can be completely automated, and once this is done, in the progress panel you can see the progress of the entire individual steps which identifies how the workflow is proceeding. Now the workflow is complete, and it will prepare a report which is in simple PDF format, which can be taken also for auditing and record keeping purposes. The report looks something like this, where it tells the status of each of those 6 implemented steps we did and how each of those steps were executed, what were the findings. All those detailed logs are captured in this report. Now let's see what's been the outcome of this workflow execution. It found a BGP neighbor failure. NetPrompt created a high impact ticket which is multiple network infrastructures failure. So although you found that there were 3 issues in the beginning, but it prioritized and created only a single ticket out of those 3 different alerts which we got from there. NetPrompt is intelligent enough to ingest multiple duplicates as well as non-duplicate incidents, but it's able to prioritize and remove the noise and the alert triage and only report unique instances which require action. NetPrompt can go a step further by taking action safely and autonomously for issues it recognizes with high confidence. You can build these automations using simple English prompts. For example, you can tell the system, if you see a specific pattern like CRC spike plus an interface flap, and you are at least 80% sure, then go ahead and run the fix. To ensure safety, especially for the CISOs, the system is governed by strict safety rules. A human in a loop is the default. Every action is logged with a complete explanation, ensuring management keeps control. The business impact? When you combine noise reduction, clear summaries, and smart automation, the impact on the business is significant. 60 to 80% noise reduction, the ability to be proactive and catch problems before they become outages, increase operational efficiency as AI handles the grunt work, faster fix times and better uptimes for essential services. Ultimately, this is not about replacing people, it's about elevating them. By automating repetitive triage, engineers are free to focus on complex, high value, one of a kind problem. The goal is to move beyond reactive monitoring and empower teams to prevent outages from ever happening in the first place. Thanks for watching this video. Visit us at www.netprompt.ai. Talk to your networks.